So uncivilized.
Yeah, I don't care how many times we play it. I just,
So uncivilized.
yo, it's like
Still hits. It still hits, man.
But listen. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back from the beginning, right? We talked we talked about doing this show, right? And you were like, "Yo, can you come up with something?" So I sent you something. It's like, "Yo, this is dope," but let me talk to Jesse and see what he got, bro. I think it was within a few hours. It had to be within a few hours or so.
Something like that, yeah.
You was like, "Yo, let me send you something and tell me what you think."
Yeah, that's my brother, man. you know how he rocks, man. I mean, he's got he gave you a couple tracks too.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I don't know if he realized the impact that this song would have, that this intro would have on everybody, bro. This shit just knocks. You know what I mean?
It still
Mark
hits,
P
man.
was like, "Hey, yeah, boy, bring that beat back." Night, if you want
Bring it again, do it again.
We're gonna do it again one more time.
So uncivilized.
Yeah,
I promise y'all that's the
man.
last time until we end it. But listen, like that right there, bro, like literally, like you can't, once you play it, it's like you can't go beyond it. Like you always want to hear it again and again.
Yeah, I got hit up a few times for for the track. Actually, like, nah, this is ours, man. I can't release this out in the wild.
Yo, what he say? Oh, so we got Late Bloomer. He also made a beat from my Aaron Collects diss track coming in the.
Yo, really? Can't wait for that.
Yo,
I gotta
Bloomer.
get on that, man.
Hey, Bloom, if you want to come on, man, let me know. We can bring you in. We can have a discussion. He was so hype about today. He was like, "Yo, I can't wait till y'all bring this shit back." Yeah,
bro. Yeah, dude. Yeah,
everybody.
I've been hit up too a couple times, man. People have asked me, "Yo, what's up with Scoundrel?"
Bro, people was like, "Yo, bring it back." Yo, definitely. We got Benjamin E. Green. He's like, "Love your intro song." You already know, bro. Everybody does. We got my man Renz. Yes,
Seawalk.
With the Seawalk.
Right, we gotta validate that, man.
We definitely gotta validate the Seawalk.
That was Mark Lee, wasn't it?
Mark Lee said he was going. Hold up, is Mark Lee in here? I thought I saw him. Nope, he's not in because he said he was going to Seawalk. So if he come in here, he got to validate the Seawalk. So definitely, bro. You already know. Damn, bro. It's been a minute. It's been like what, almost a year?
Nah, it ain't been that long. Wait, since we started the show, or since our last time we went on?
No, because we were on doing Ahsoka, right?
Yeah.
So we did doing Ahsoka.
I think after that, I think our schedules were like completely misaligned, and it's kind of
it wasn't really
put back together, but
it was things out there in the zeitgeist, but it wasn't anything as prevalent as it is now to prepare. I mean, listen, we got the Bad Batch out there right now, so we know that's there. But to follow that, the reason why, and I would say the reason why we didn't do that is because if you're doing that, and then you have to also follow it with the simple fact that both that and X-Men 97 are on the same damn day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're releasing the same day, so it gets kind of congested, to really do it. But with that being said, though, the Bad Batch is killing it on all fucking cylinders, bro.
It's been interesting, man. I mean, I intentionally didn't watch it because I wanted to binge it. I recently binged it, I think, till episode 10, I think it was. Vinny! Yo, what's up?
We got V in the building. We got V in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
Back at it. What's going on, fellas? Gang's back in town.
You already know, bro. We played the intro like 3 times.
I imagine after all this time, shit. I'm amazed it's only 3 times.
We played that shit like 3 times, bro.
Hey,
it was
real quick. Jesse hit me up and said, "Hey, man, should I work on another one? Should I work on another intro?" I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you can top this. That's bro. I don't know, man. I don't know if you can top this. This one still hits, man.
Yeah.
Unless this was like Demon in a Bottle, bro. Like literally, like this shit. It hits. It's like a gem that you
there he
can't
is.
get away from.
There's Jesse right there.
Yo, Jesse, what up, bro?
Jesse, that's my brother.
Hey, yo, Jesse, you want us to play the game?
He said he wanted to try to redo it,
bro. Bro, like literally, he said, "Please." Somebody said, "Please," one more time. Then we got people saying, "Okay, we got Vinny in here." So for the sake of Vinny, we got to do it at least one more time.
Run that back.
So uncivilized.
That's bro, like
nasty.
How can you top that?
It's nasty work.
Like you can't top that shit, bro. And then hold up. Here's the cold part. When you say, "Yo, the beat is fire," then Mario downplays that shit, tries to be humble. He's like, "Yeah, that's my brother Jesse. Yeah, he did this thing.
Did a little something.
Just a little spring."
I ain't trying to make his head any bigger than it already is. You guys already got his head all blown up.
Bro.
Just a little light pack. Just a light pack.
Exactly. You did your thing, man. You did your thing.
Bro, that will go down in history. Like if we ever did like a panel at a con somewhere, I know the first thing motherfuckers are gonna be like, "So who did the intro?"
I know.
Who did the intro? Like that's just the way it's gonna be, bro. Damn. It's this, it's this timeless, bro. But anyway, I digress. Yo, somebody told me, somebody put up a message. I guess it was I don't know if it was a troller or somebody, but he put up under one of my comments. He's like, "Yo, you don't even know what digress means." I was like, my daughter knows what digress means. She's young.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, I digress.
Well,
Let's
I digest.
I digest, right?
I digest, right?
I digest. Why not? But definitely. Oh, we got Lumi in the building, so definitely, man. We're gonna get into talking about some what's going on in the latest.
That's where Drake went to high school, right?
Right? Degrassi digressed.
Digressy high.
Digressy high, right?
Hold on. Look what Jesse just said.
What did he say? He said, "Oh, that old beat is cool, I guess." He said, "That old beat. That was just a throwaway. It's sorry.
He's just trying to be humble. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, it's all right. Just, you know what I mean? Y'all
something to get real quick on the toilet, you know?
Yeah, I just, here, take it. Splash. Shout out to Jesse, man. Outlaw Jesse, bro. Definitely. I got 2 gems. I got 3 gems from him on the album, bro.
Where they at?
Well, I was just in the studio on Sunday, this past Sunday, bro. It's been a minute. It's been like a lockdown minute for because here's the thing. Also, I got to keep in mind that Derek he's also in a band as well. He's been traveling. So I got to get in, like whenever we get in to do stuff together, like we get in and equally get in, and I can actually help because he does the mix, I do the mastering, and or I'll do the mix and he does the mastering. So we kind of alternate back and forth because we both have just a collective ear. If we do it differently, if we both did the same things, it won't come out the way. So we kind of just committed to one person does one, I'll do the other. So, but yeah, it's coming along, bro. And like I said, which is everything is sort of fresh to me. It's fresh now, fresher than what it was before. But yo, Jesse, yeah, okay, okay, yeah.
You like share a little preview or something like that?
That
man?
never
What's to
beat,
come,
bro.
or?
That never beat. Oh my god.
We can't get a sample or what?
I don't have.
You don't have it on you?
Do I have a sample? No, I don't have a. Hold up. As a matter of fact, let me give y'all a tease from the phone. Let me give y'all a tease.
You can do that.
Never say never.
I'm gonna give y'all a tease from the phone because Jesse is a beast, bro. I'll give y'all a little bit of a tease from the phone. Let me pull this up because that's the only way I can do it.
Aaron said this ain't the first diss track someone made about me.
Yo, where's it at? Where is it? Here it go. Jesse, this is a little preview from my man Jesse because he does his thing. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can hear it.
They said it couldn't be done. They said
You trying to do that ninth wonder shit.
Let the pen hit the margin and soak it with not aggression. The last feels like it was my first. Give them a session. Inflection, raspy, vibrato, wipe the dust up off my lottos. A paradigm shifting in space that remains tainted with change. Hard to follow. Cool kids with lines followed. My penmanship is royal and tame. Sustained targeted lanes. I took the high road. Evolved path that I chose. Prodigy. Target these niggas then flame with eyes closed. I'm blacklisted. The game changed.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
That's enough. Copyright strike, man. We don't
That's
wanna,
enough. That's enough,
bro.
That's enough.
Bro, is that the first time you've ever played your music on a fucking pod?
Sorta.
Because I don't remember.
Sort of.
Before.
No, I've never done it.
I didn't think so. You heard it here first, y'all. You heard it here first.
It was all right.
Yeah, that's all right.
It was all right.
Good shit, bro.
Good shit. He's like, yeah, nah, turn this shit up, bro. I don't want to. Not right now. We'll wait till the album drop. So there you go, Jesse. He was like, hey, yo. Outlaw Jesse. That is a track called Never on the album coming soon. My man Jesse killers it. He's a killer, bro. He's a killer. Definitely. Shout out to him all day, every day. Anyway, before we kind of jump in, we got 42 people out there. Make sure you hit that like button. People that actually tuning in, let's go. Let's go in real quick. Give me just 1 second here. Hold on. And I want to give a shout out to places where we get our collectibles. I always got to give a shout out to them. Starting out with my man Ray from Underground Figures. All day, every day, Ray. If you're looking for it, he got it for you. No NRD, full transparency. On top of that, he is always responding in such a timely manner. It's a crazy nice dude. Make sure you head on to the homepage as well. And, you know, he got some stills and deals stuff that's going on over there as well. You tell him that Leo sent you and he'll definitely take care of you. That's my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. Also, it is a tale of two Rays. My man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. Not only do you actually get the figure that you're looking for, but you get a sticker and a comic book to boot. He got that new Quithby sticker coming soon. We got to wait and see how that's going to be. I can't wait. But shout out to him as always. What up?
Real quick, Ray just blessed me with something right here.
What is it? Is that Jesse?
No, not Jesse, but something he put on hold for me. So he hooked it up with a comic.
Oh,
yeah. He asked me, hey, you want this? I'm like, like, "You got one?" He's like,
"I
"Yeah."
want one."
I was
Shit.
like, "All right."
Oh, he killed that.
The actual figure itself.
He got you the figure too. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
so I'm on.
Hell yeah. You already know. Ray takes care of everybody. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man, Watcher 6 over there, Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. Again, if you ain't got it, he'll take care of you. 1/6 scale, 1/12 scale, statues, quarter scales, comic books, everything you're looking for. He's also the proud sponsor right now of the Spring Fever Flex that we got going over there at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. So hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you. And last but not least, my man, Brian Wong over there at Modu Space, Modu Case. If you're looking for a dope display, he'll definitely take care of you. Mario's not only, he's a client as well. He's a player president as well. So definitely hit him up. And that new mono right there is incredible. I do want to actually check that out as well. But shout out to my man Brian Wong as well. So these are individuals out there, brick and mortars, where you can get these pieces from. Just want to give a shout out to them, man. So definitely. Vinny, what's going on, man? How you doing? What you do today, bro?
Just catching up on work. We've had some sunny weather, so trying to make up these rain days. So I've just been burning the candle at both ends, but the light is so divine. Just finishing up some last minute stuff for con next Friday. So I'll be in Philly Fan Expo all weekend that weekend, and just trying to get some last minute pieces together for that. And yeah, man, it's like one more con for like the spring season, and then it'll have to be on hold for a few months till August, because I'll be just absolutely swamped with landscaping biz. So that's pretty much what's going on with me, just trying to juggling, bro. You know how it go.
Hell yeah, man. It's how it is, how it be. Yep. And hey, I mean, you got to keep
looking
moving,
for something to do, man. I'm blessed with being busy. Better than trying to find work.
That's the biggest thing, bro. Being blessed to be busy and always staying busy. You know what I mean? We talk about it all the time. Like, there's a lot of people out there that can't do the things that we do and don't have the opportunity to do it. So we got to kind of always cherish those moments, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm just reading your name right now, Captain Negro, please. What?
Yes.
What's that about?
This skill man, aka Captain Negro, please, bro. That's just a nickname.
What did I miss? Damn.
It's just a nickname, bro. Just Captain Negro, please. Sorry,
right.
Just a little something. You know what I mean? Just a little something on the side. Anyway,
my bad. I was like, what the hell?
Anyway, definitely, bro. Shout out. I want to kind of touch on something really quick here. I want to start with this because this is pretty much circulating right now. I know, Mario, you were like, I want to, for you, is like you wanted to kind of weigh in on this as well.
Yeah.
But this is something that's been, and I don't know, Vinny, if you've heard it. I don't know if you've seen this going around as well, but apparently, and this is just basically, again, because it's been on so many different platforms, so many individuals have been like talking about it throughout the last couple of days, but apparently this has been the news right now. And the news is that George Lucas is supposedly coming back to direct. I don't know. Here's the thing. We don't know the capacity of how he's coming back, but apparently he's coming back and he's been seen on a set of a Star Wars project that it's been unnamed. So
you gotta love the internet, bro.
Right?
You gotta love the internet.
Right?
This motherfucker probably showed up
to
just meet some friend somewhere, and then now somehow that gets phone gamed into he's directing a Star Wars movie. First of all, who knows if there'll ever even be another Star Wars film, let alone George Lucas directing one. I don't believe that shit for a second, bro. I think that poor man is done. He shows up, when Mando dropped and they had a picture of him hugging Grogu, I was like, that ain't him. Like, I didn't even believe it was him for a minute. I could be, first of all, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like it just smells like bullshit, don't it?
Look, I'm always I err on the side of I believe in when I see it, and the only way that I can believe it is when they drop an actual show, and if it basically says that he's the showrunner, or if it doesn't say that he's a showrunner, maybe he's in some way producing or whatever. I don't know.
Think of the logistics of the rumor. So he's somewhere on a set working on filming a movie, and we haven't heard about it. When every single rumored Star Wars film for the past 5 years has leaked before they even had anyone even attached to it. So I highly doubt that they got so far as to the actually filming without us knowing that he's, you know what I mean? Like they wouldn't be to the point where they're already filming without us having any idea that that's what's happening.
Yeah.
If they signed George, if they had George Lucas actually working on a film, they would have been talking about it the second that they had scheduled a meeting to talk to him about it. They don't keep shit quiet. So I don't believe this shit for a second.
Here's the thing, bro. Like it was, I tell you what it was on. It was a clip. So basically, if anybody who basically watches Star Wars Theory, so he was talking to an individual, and I guess it's somebody who's closely related. It was live. So it's somebody who was basically, and it was not, I'm not going to say a scooper, but somebody who's closely related to the franchise. And they had a conversation, and it was a really quick clip. I don't think I can play it because it's somebody else's content. But anyway, the scooper, I guess the guy that was there, older guy as well, was like, yeah, I'm almost 98% sure, 90-something% sure that he's been working on this thing, and he's been on the set of a Star Wars show that hasn't been, I guess, just some type of Star Wars show. And he's been there, they said, almost every day. Like he's been there and they've been doing this, but they don't know. Nothing's been talked about, but he's basically been there. And Theory stopped and was like, wait a minute, hold up, what? And then that's when they started talking about it, and it stopped. So I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure, but again, I weigh on the side that I believe it when I see the shit.
Yeah, it don't pass the smell test.
What you think, Mario? I just see your mouth moving. I hear bullshit, but you mute it. All right, you gonna come out and come back in? He was ready to say some shit too, and he was ready.
Yep, he got Jedi kidded.
Yeah, he got Jedi kid real quick. Here's the thing, bro. Like whatever it may be, I'm not really sure. It doesn't really add up to me.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. But let me ask, and I guess the biggest question is, if it was true, if this is true, you know what I mean? Would it really? If this is true, if this is something that really, is supposed to happen, or how would people feel about it based on, and how would Lucas himself feel about it based on the reception that he got from the prequels?
Okay, well, he's been first and foremost, he's been respectfully critical of what they've done with his babies after he gave them up. So there's that. So considering the majority, I imagine, of the world that's been built since he's been gone, he doesn't really vibe with or agree with. I don't know that he would feel like it would make sense for him to shoehorn his a new project into it, knowing that he doesn't really agree with what the world in general is at the moment. So, but okay, so let's say hypothetically it's some piece of work that maybe is an outside the box thing where it doesn't necessarily have to fit into the framework that they've established without him. It obviously would be fantastic just to have him back in the game, just to have some George Lucas Star Wars, because it's fucking George. I don't care what he's done. The good will always outweigh any of the bad. So and that's coming from somebody who was critical of the prequels. And I never said I didn't want him to ever touch Star Wars again. I just you can have an issue with somebody's shit and still want them to try again and do shit that's more up your alley. So if he comes back and does some Star Wars stuff and this is true, then I think that personally I'd be welcoming to it, and I think the majority of the fans would be very welcoming to it, because I feel like, uh, despite the backlash that the prequels got, the prequels, it was more like, uh, you know, somebody that they trusted didn't do what they wanted to, but because they knew what he could do. Versus
Mhm.
the backlash that Disney has gotten since they took it over was they just don't know what they're doing. So that's a big difference. There's someone
Mhm.
who has the potential of doing what you want to do if you give them another chance. I feel like that would inspire more confidence than any of the stuff that they've announced, except for Filoni. And why do people feel so
Yeah.
confident about Filoni stuff? Because that's his freaking apprentice.
You know what? And here's the thing, bro. Like the crazy part about it is I'm I didn't have any quarrels with the prequels like everybody else did. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think that the prequels were more of a cohesive story than what we even got from the sequels. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
was definitely cohesive. There were definitely some good beats in there. Yes, the jargon was a bit, messy, or the dialogue was a bit messy, but I still enjoyed it, thoroughly do, and I can still watch it. The thing is, regardless, say what you will about the prequels, it had that George Lucas magic.
Right.
It had that George Lucas feel. It felt like part of a trilogy. It felt like we were in that universe. And the thing is, it was everything that was surrounding the magic, everything as far as even before we hit the theaters, ticket sales, waiting in line. We knew that a new Star Wars film was showing, the marketing for it. Everything was part of that
There's a
Star
George
Wars
Lucas
George Lucas
style.
magic. Yeah, it
There's a
was
George
his
Lucas
style,
filming
bro.
style. Like you could, all movie buffs know a director's work by the cuts, by the framing, by you know the pacing, the tones, the music, and like you could tell a Lucas film.
Yeah, you
But
can feel it.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't see how anyone could be filming a Star Wars project right now without it being late. It's just I don't see that being possible, let alone George. You imagine George already being partially way into a project, whether it be TV or a film,
Exactly.
and us not know. I mean, they can't keep
Exactly.
Disney can't keep what they have for lunch a secret. Like,
True. That's the thing. And Beskar makes a point. The difference is, love or hate it, Lucas does what he wants. He makes the movies he wants without studio involvement. And that's the key. Studio involvement. We know how Lucas is about people, because again, remember when the story came out that he submitted a treatment for what he wanted as far as the new trilogy, what he wanted as a starting point. And what happened?
yep.
Disney went against the grain, and done their own iteration, and it fell to the wayside. Do you think, and let me ask you a question, do you think, and even though I thoroughly love Force Awakens, bro, and I love the Rey character, and initially, even with his original treatment, he did want a female lead. It's just that they went with a totally different fucking story, and this is what they did, and it is what it is. You can't go back and change it. Do you think, with his involvement with the trilogy, if they would have went along with what he gave them, do you think it would have been a possibility to have been more successful?
Well,
And
I think
received
even if they
well.
would have, went along with what JJ had did, they would have been successful. But if they went with George did and then um, met with Ryan and just changed it up, then they gave up halfway through. So if they would have given up on George, who knows if they would have given up on George's outline too? Because that's what happened. They gave
Yeah.
up on their story for the second film, and it'll forever boggle my mind why they decided to completely switch up the storyline and go another way. So who knows if they would have done the same thing with George's treatment. And
Yeah.
and as many are saying, like George needs to be in control. Like I can't imagine George working on a Star Wars project right now having to send dailies to Kathleen Kennedy and make sure she's okay with them and before he keeps going. Like it's insane. It'd be like visiting your kids and then but under supervision.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I just don't see it happening. Like, I don't see him working under those conditions, considering how much. I mean, this isn't someone who like was making Star Wars for the whole time and then sold it. He already proved that he can live without Star Wars. He did for 20 years. So I don't think he really like, I just can't imagine this being true. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. A Lucas project, whether even it be a short, would be amazing, but I just don't see it.
You don't see it definitely happening. Mario, what were your thoughts on this, bro?
I don't know, man. I just think the last time he actually had his hands on something, he was scrutinized. And I wouldn't think that he'd want to come back to that, at all. Granted, back at the time when he did the prequels, those weren't really, well received at all. Everybody was just like, what the fuck, blah, 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 blah. Over time, they grew on everybody, just like, most things in life. I don't know, man. I just think if he does anything, I think it would be probably more welcome to some sort of show. Like you guys were saying earlier, we've seen him on the sets of The Mandalorian a million times, right? I mean, there wasn't no speculation back then, right?
He hangs out with.
So what's the difference? He's out there with Jon Favreau.
Yeah,
they're going to him for for any history or whatever they need from him. So I don't mind him being around as a consultant, man. I mean, it is his universe. He came up with it, man. He's got everything in his head. I would love to still have him around, man, but to him be behind the camera and writing again, I don't know. I'm personally skeptical about it, but it would be great to see his involvement though once again. Yeah, that would be great, but I don't think behind the camera.
And here's the thing. I think that my level of skepticism when it comes to him behind the camera is the simple fact that what everybody's been saying, even with, Chewie's Bandolier, what he's been saying, you know what I mean? Him having his own project or his hands in something, he would definitely want full control. You know what I mean? And rightfully so. It's his shit. But Disney is going to be Disney because, number one, in their mind, you sold it to us. It's our vision. It's what we want. And the thing is, it's okay, I get that. But if it's been proven, and not really, I think it's all things subjective when it comes to the films, even the shows, because some people will find a level of enjoyment, genuinely enjoy it. But then you have a lot of these skeptics and a lot of individuals who, of course, we know there's a lot of Star Wars hate out there and there's a lot of clickbait when it comes to it.
Yeah.
They'll hate on anything at any given fucking chance, bro. It doesn't matter.
Star Wars more than Star Wars fans.
Yeah, nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans, and that's the problem. So my thing is, even if the maker comes back, and we're talking about somebody who created, this is his shit, because people will tell the maker that he doesn't know what he's doing, like literally.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. It's like you're telling the guy who's invested so much time in this shit. You know what I mean? Who's developed it? Fuck. When he came up with the term midichlorians, motherfuckers hated that shit. But that was his vision.
Oh yeah.
That was his fucking vision. And they hated it. It was like, nah, that's not. It's his fucking vision. And that's for the life of me, bro. You can never, and I know he basically lives by the mantras that you can't satisfy everybody. I'm going to tell the story that I want to tell. And that's it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy. Here's the thing. Like I said, I just ended by saying, if he comes back, it's gonna have to be on his terms. That's the only way we're going to get something that's solid. That's if. But at this point, I don't know what to believe. And again, unless we see it, and if it's concrete, I don't want to hear the shit. You know what I mean?
Think he still has the love for it though? I mean, you still think that it's all?
I think he does, bro.
I don't know.
I think he does.
I kind of think he might be a little bit bitter about everything still, to this day. It's great to see, like I said, it's great to see him on set. I just don't know if he has a passion for it though.
Both can be true.
Yeah.
I think he loves it and is bitter.
But the thing is too is that,
and I would be too.
He's already raised up his apprentice Filoni. Filoni is the one on the way up right now.
That's why I feel like if anything, he's they're just checking on his peoples.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, they changed so much stuff in the lore. So many things are different. I feel like if he was to try to do a show now and fit it into the confines of what they've been doing, I just think it would drive him crazy. And hell, like he had to deal with the backlash of the prequels with bad newspaper articles. I don't think he could handle what social media is like now.
Oh no, no, I don't think so at all.
Yeah, because yeah, bro.
Yep.
It now and the way shit is right now, bro. That's the point. Like the space that we live in right now is completely different. I don't know if he could personally deal with the the pushback. I'm not saying he doesn't, and maybe he sees the shit and is like, you know what, I just don't give a shit. He could.
I think it's just best to not risk tarnishing his legacy from what he's already done and established, just for the industry in general.
Yeah.
Right. When he brought up Star Wars, man, that inspired so many different filmmakers, to do we got Aliens, we got Predator, we got all kinds of shit, because of him.
He should do something
all through ILM too, the same thing.
He should do something that's, like kind of like Star Wars, but just not for Disney. Like call it like, I don't know, like
so he should do a fan film.
Yeah, like Defiant, like Defiant Sun or Rebel Moon or something like that.
Right.
So, we don't talk about Rebel Moon.
We don't talk about Rebel Moon.
Oh my god, bro!
I still didn't watch part 2. I'm good.
Bro, let me just say it like this, bro. And people made fun of Madam Web. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
People made fun of a film like Madam Web. When you see this is, and I think and I believe that is why Star Wars is like, yeah, nah, we good. We're good.
Well, wasn't he supposed to release like a director's cut before the part 2? Or
apparently there was supposed to be a director's cut. He was supposed to release something along the way. You know what I mean? Because it was an extended cut, but they made him chop it for the simple, for the sake of time, because we know, he's going to do what he wants to do when it comes to that. So
yeah, it had its issues. I don't think any of them were. I needed it to be twice as long.
Yeah, bro. It was definitely a no-go. It's definitely a no-go show for me. I'll never watch that. And the thing is, it leaves you at not a cliffhanger, but sort of. And I'm like, why? It's just not worth it. I wouldn't watch it if you paid me to watch it again, bro. I wouldn't. Even if it was on USA.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You said USA.
Yeah, pretty bad. It's pretty bad, bro. But there might be people out there, like, here's the thing, it might be people out there who love it and who like it. And that's cool. And I'm happy for if you do, but nah, not for me. Anyway, moving on from that abysmal mess. So Vinny, have you watched Bad Batch yet, bro?
No, I'm gonna struggle to keep up with the Bad Batch portion of the show here because I just
what happened?
I kind of fell off with the first season. I never really got into Bad Batch. Ironically, I think we talked about it before when we talked about the first season, but I don't know. Like when they dropped,
was a little rough.
When they dropped in Clone Wars, and I was the first one watching that shit. Like they need their own show, but then when they got their own show, it was just.
What have I done?
Really, it was really. It's not so much that it was bad. The team was incompetent, and it pissed me off. Like how dumb and useless they were compared to how badass they were on Clone Wars, and it just kind of turned me off to it. And then everyone has told me how great, how much better season 2 has gotten, and how much even better than that season 3. So
it is.
I gotta catch up.
It is. Here's the thing, bro. Season 3, I think. It's kind of hard to talk about it because like there's a lot of spoiler territory.
You can talk whatever. I'm cool with it. Like I don't want y'all to have to skip talking.
Well, I mean, if you haven't seen it, if you have intentions on watching it, like I said, I don't want to spoil it for you.
I think we can just say that there's a lot of Imperial presence and there's a couple surprises.
Yeah,
characters showed up.
There's a lot of surprises, in this season, bro. Like there is. And things that I can honestly say that we knew certain things about certain characters. But I think it was just one of those situations where you just kind of had to wait and see it. And still, the direction they're going, the way I will say what I love about it is that it keeps you wanting to see the next episode to see basically where it's going to go. But I think here's the thing, bro. In animation form, it is some of the best writing. You know what I mean? Writing, and it keeps you so enthralled with the characters. You're so connected to the characters. I love the Bad Batch. I loved every season so far because I love to follow the actual story. This season is more, it's like it's hair raising, like the pressure is on, like it's anxiety because it's the last season, so you don't know what's going to happen with the crew. But it's been good so far, bro. It's been really, really, really good. I've enjoyed every single episode, every single episode, every season of it. And it's because you get a chance to follow again, because like I said, Crosshair has always been one of my favorite characters. Crosshair is undoubtedly one of my favorite characters. And to see his progression, to see where he started and his story, his journey, and where it is now, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal writing and pacing when it comes in. You can tell that even the voice actors are vested in these characters because they make you feel what's happening right there. But this season is really good, bro. It's really good. It definitely is really good. Vinny, Mario, you've watched it, right?
Yeah, I'm a couple episodes behind. I think the last one that I saw was shit. I can't even say. I don't think I can even say, but it had to do with shit. Yeah. Why can't I remember her name right now?
Which one? Omega,
little girl. Omega. Yeah. With her returning and all that stuff. And,
yeah. It's been so good, bro. And I will say, Vinny, that this season opens up potential for some spinoffs. I'll just say that. Some spinoffs that I've been waiting for and I'm hoping for, and I'm hoping that these spinoffs can be it can happen in live action. I'll say that. I'll put it to you that way. Because it's a lot going on, with it, and I think it's going to be incredible, bro. Now we know that again and about what a few weeks now. We're going to be getting Tales of the Empire. And this is one of the most unexpected shows. Like it came, like the trailer for it came out of nowhere, bro. And I'm like, yo, I know I wanted it. And I thought we were going to get another Tales of the Jedi, but they gave us Tales of the Empire, bro. And I'm super duper. Now, see, Vinny, you haven't seen the trailer for this, right?
Of course not.
Mario, you have, right?
I've seen the trailer, yeah.
Okay, so without even giving it away, because fucking Vinny doesn't watch trailers, we know that. How do you feel about what you've seen?
I'm excited for it. I'm a fan of the Empire.
Yeah.
But Andor freaking let me down. I don't know what it was. I mean, considering that show was so imperial, I don't know why I couldn't grasp onto that damn show. As much as y'all did. Andor.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
man. Bro. As much as y'all did, I was like, ugh. That's something that should have spoke to me, but it didn't for some reason. I can go back. I really should go back and watch it again, man.
Watch it. Put it this way. It's like the way I looked at Andor was everything that I wanted to see from corruption in the underworld, like the corruption and how people are really. What I loved about it is the simple fact that we've heard stories of how the Empire treated the galaxy and how they've drained planets of resources and stuff like that. Yeah. But we never got a chance to see it. And I think with Andor, it allowed me to sympathize and see it firsthand. And that's what I love. But also, it allows you to really see and root for certain characters, even within the Empire. Literally, like you root for certain characters. Like, yo, he's a dickhead. I know. Like this is it lets you're invested in it. And I think that's because again, Cassian's journey of where we know he's going to be. but then also everyone that was filtered, all the key players that were actually filtered around him, like Luthen. You know what I mean? All them,
right,
that shit was it was phenomenal. It was chef's kiss for me. The whole, just the whole movement, like just the entire movement. I loved it, bro. Here's the thing. I say that from a space where I know it's not going to sit well with everybody, because not everybody's going to connect to it, especially that space. And that's completely understandable, bro. The beauty of it is we get Star Wars for everybody. You feel me? Like, if you may not connect to it, somebody else may. You may connect to something else, and somebody might be like, but it's for everybody. It's covering pockets for everybody. I think that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, Ed told me that it's drama without light. Look, I'm cool without lightsabers, man. I don't need lightsabers. I don't need starships. I just need a good story. You know, for some reason, it just, I just found myself kind of like, so
it, it was a slow, but I think like that's what I always gravitate to the slow crawls when it comes to like shows.
Right.
I gravitate to it because it allows me to invest in each individual character and understand when sometimes it's too fast for me. I'm just like, okay, I missed the opportunity to really connect to the character.
Yeah, go back
and
and see what happened.
This is where it kind of took me. Okay. This though, bro, I'm excited as fuck.
I'm excited to see like the expansion of some of the characters that we've seen involved previously in some other plots.
And on top of that, we get a chance to finally find out what happened to one individual character. And that's what I'm hype about.
Yeah.
I'm so hype about.
Obviously, I imagine it's just the same kind of format as Tales of
the Jedi.
It
is.
Right?
It should be.
So
it is.
The beauty of that was, I think we've had a handful of anthologies from Disney with Star Wars, themes and tones that often didn't have anything to do with any characters that we knew.
Yeah.
So there was like, if you like the art style, you connected to it. If you happen to like the writing in that particular episode, or if this, that, and the third.
It is true. That's going to the asshole. Go ahead.
But like, you weren't seeing your pupils, you know what I mean? So it just it didn't always grab everybody, even if the animation was close. But with Tales of the Jedi, it was just like you knew everybody involved. You got to see some cold Ahsoka shit. You got to see Dooku. You got to see, Qui-Gon. Like, you got to see a whole bunch of that great animation just applied to characters that we got to get fleshed out better. So, hell yeah. So flipping it.
You got to Seattle. Shit. You got to Seattle.
Yeah.
Yep. Flipping it, doing it with Empire makes all the sense in the world, especially leading up to and into Acolyte.
Yeah, bro.
So
yeah,
I'm with it. Let's. I
love the 15-minute format. Now, is this coming out on May the 4th?
Not sure. I'm assuming it is. I'm not 100%.
May the 4th is a Saturday, so we know, the possibility of it happening then. So I'm just wondering.
Yep,
it is.
But it's saying first episode date, so I don't know if they're going to drop the whole thing on the first one.
Oh, okay. So so are they going to spread this out?
It might be spread. It just says.
What did they do for the first one? Didn't they drop everything the first day?
They did.
I believe so.
The first one, they dropped everything. It was just back to back.
They should just do the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah. They should. They definitely should. I think it would be dope if they did that. But I mean, maybe it's, here's the thing. It's like, but it's hard because how would you do that? And each episode is only like, 15 minutes?
Yeah, they'll probably drop it all at once.
That.
Yeah, I think they'll have to dump it all at once because it doesn't make sense to basically have just one episode, 15 minutes in and out. Nah. They would have to drop all of them. That only makes sense. But come on, bro. Like, again, Morgan Elsbeth, I cannot wait. That was definitely one of my favorite characters. But go ahead. What were you going to say?
My question for y'all. All right, so they did Tales of Jedi, Tales of Empire. Do you think next year maybe we'll get Tales of the Mandalore?
Haven't we been getting that already with the Mandalorian?
We've got plenty of Jedi and Empire stories too. There's always more to dig through.
Yeah, I mean, Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Jedi. We didn't get Tales of the Sith yet. Well, No, we didn't.
Yeah,
But
Tales of the Sith. Yeah, I guess that would be dope too. Tales
we
of
didn't
the
get
Sith.
Tales of the Sith.
Tales of the Mandalore.
Yeah, let's make that happen. Let's make the Sith happen first, y'all. Let's do that. There's tons of story. Dude, come on, bro. Look at my name. What's my name?
You know what? Because I would want the true essence and backstory of Maul. Definitely, if they can tell those particular stories.
Go back to the Rule of Two, man. Let's see Bane.
The Rule of Two.
Spice Runner, Tales of the Ewoks. Caravan of Courage. I want more Caravan of Courage.
Someone throw this man from the chat. I've had enough of that.
Tales of the Bounty Hunter, they could definitely do something like that. Tales of the Sith. Yeah, we could. We could definitely. There's so many opportunities, but I hope they continue to do this. You can keep it going and keep it rolling because it makes so much sense, and I know it's exciting for like a lot of people. So yeah, I'm definitely all in on that, man. Okay, next up, because this is another one. Mario, Vinny hasn't seen the trailer for, so we gotta kind of keep this keep it in the space where
tread lightly, right?
Definitely always tread lightly when it comes to stuff like this because Vinny hasn't seen it. So
this dude said Tales of the Holiday Special.
So
Tales
of Luke's hand. How it basically just severed hand just traveled everywhere, bro. We just still don't know how Maz Kanata got a hold to his lightsaber. They never explained that shit. So
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I would definitely want to know that, man. So, all right. So next up after the Tales of the Empire, as far as the Star Wars IP, and the show itself is, of course, Acolyte, right?
Yeah, I'm glad that's close too because I've been dodging that motherfucker like Neo.
Yeah. You definitely. Here's the thing, bro. Honestly, for this, Vinny, like I saw the trailer, but I've tuned out a lot of social media presence when it comes to it. If I see people talking about it on shows, I won't watch it for so many different reasons. One, because I definitely, after seeing the trailer, I'm like, okay, it's interesting. But also, again, we talked about this in the very beginning where you have your trolls, you have your individuals who aren't free thinkers, and they've been attacking the showrunner, Leslie Headlam, you know what I mean? Just because she was the secretary briefly for Harvey Weinstein or something like that.
Oh, word?
Yeah. And she was the secretary briefly who probably didn't know any of what was going on at the time. But even still, it's reach. But again, people are fucking attacking her, number one. But then they're attacking it for the level of diversity. You haven't seen the trailer enough, but there's diversity in it. But also it being a female-led show.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. No, I mean, mind you, nobody's seen the fucking show, but they're attacking it because of that, bro.
Sounds like another day in Star Wars world.
Right?
Another day in 2024.
Another day in 2024. Right? You don't know what this show's about. You've seen the trailer. You haven't seen the first episode, but it's doomed to fail because there's women and you don't think that is ethical. How about that?
I've heard some people actually talking about the plot of the story, how it really, I guess some people aren't really feeling it. I mean, we should all reserve judgment until this thing comes out. And that's the reason why I want to try to stay away from many of the online stories from this particular series as possible. But and also too, man, I think Disney hasn't really had the best run lately for some of their stuff, so it's kind of hard for me to get excited. I'm excited for Star Wars either way. I should be more excited for the fact that that's surrounding the Sith. Yeah. But I'm just trying to keep my expectations low on everything right now. Yeah. Just going in there and just see what they got, see if I receive it, and then just keep checking it out, and that's it, man.
That's it, bro. That's it. I think, and that's why I decided. I'm like, you know what? I think I was even talking to Beskar about this a little bit because it's just we live in this space, bro, where everything from this IP becomes a discussion and it's doomed to fail because it doesn't give people what they think it should give them.
Right.
And
Right.
you know what I mean? And because like we again, I always talk about this, like we scream for progressive stories and something that's going to be completely different. And a lot of people wanted that. A lot of people were talking about they wanted something that was outside of the Skywalker realm. They were talking about like how, you know, all because we've been living in that realm for the longest time, it kind of shrinks the galaxy. So now that we're expanding and we're getting different, people are saying, well, nah, it's just not the way it used to be. It's not like how it was before. Of course it's not.
No, not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
We want different, but not that much different.
Yeah, right.
Stay somewhat on target. Yeah.
Stay away. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. Like I'm so excited about the show, number one, because we get this, and then after this, we get Skeleton Crew. You know, we're getting Star Wars, bro, and they are optimistic about how it will be live action again on screen. Because definitely we want the on-screen experience. Vinny, we've been talking about that. Like Star Wars needs to be on the big screen. We need to basically have it back and that presence on the big screen. We haven't had it in years now. You know what I mean? So we need to have it on the big screen. And I guess this is what they're working on and working towards. But when it comes to like their IPs, there's always, now here's the thing. We know that a lot of people were soured over what we got from the book, or no, Obi-Wan, right? So they were soured over it because of how it was shot, how it was done, or whatever. Even though it was done during a pandemic and there was only so much that they can do at that time. People were soured on the Book of Boba Fett. I thought that there was some very interesting choices, and it was, you know, certain things that were incredible about it. You know, even though, again, we wanted him to be a bit more rough around the edges, there's still some good in some of the stuff that we got. You know what I mean? But like we say, Star Wars fans, you will never, ever satisfy them, bro.
Yeah, it's tough because, first of all, I highly disagree with this mission statement that the only thing that they're confident in doing is television show after television show, and how Kathleen isn't under more scrutiny for not putting a movie out, and as long as she hasn't, is just crazy to me, because the fact that there's so much room for content on a streaming service should not rob us of the movie going experience. And I just refuse to believe that they don't have anything strong enough to put out there when there's been some of the best Star Wars content we've ever seen selectively with the television shows. So you mean to tell me you can have something like the first season of Mando or second season of Mando or something like Andor, but you're gun shy about putting something in the theaters? It's just insane. But as far as it goes with the TV shows, they've put out a lot of content. It's been stuff for a large range of people. And I mean, it should be clear that, you know, that Star Wars does not technically belong to any one demographic. They have been trying for 40 plus years to reach more than just teenage boys. They want to reach teenage girls. They want to reach old men. They want to reach little toddlers. They want to reach everyone in between. And that means that we're going to get some shows that have leads that don't look like you. And the problem isn't that. The problem is when they do those shows just to satisfy those demographics instead of to make a dope show.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
make a dope show that happens to have a diverse cast, then you have a hit that is unquestionable. Make your shit bulletproof. So that way, all they can say is that she's black or she's a girl or he's gay or this, that, and third, and that's all you can fucking say, then you're a clown. But when you actually can stand on some ground that the writing was kind of shitty, it was kind of hokey, it was cheesy, and it was poorly shot, and there was bad effects, then it's not so easy to be like, oh, you're just racist or you're just sexist. Make the shit good so that you can stand on it with confidence and win over anybody who was like ready to come at it for those reasons and be like, you know what, I came in front, it was dope.
Mhm.
But I don't think that they're always willing to like make sure their shit's that solid so that way it's untouchable. And I think that's when we really will get into where we need to be with Star Wars, where we can like have amazing content that's great writing, great effects, everything, so that way no one can say shit about the ancillary stuff that can be just a plus for them instead of a snowball effect of distraction. Because I mean, not everybody who knocks a show is wrong just because it's from this person is coming at it from a point of racism or sexism, and this person coming at a point of, yeah, but it really the writing was really trash. It really was really bad. Oh, all the shit we're gonna put it over here as it doesn't count. It was actually dope because you just were sexist. It's like nah. Like we don't care if she's lead. We just want the show to be great. Because make it dope, then you can't say shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a big issue that they have right now. It's like they're walking this line between high quality, great writing, amazing content, and how much money can we make by gaining as many wallets and purses to tune in as possible. And you can't always do both in their mind, but yes, you can, because if you make great content with great writing, all that stuff, then you can attach whoever you want to it to try to, appease those people and broaden your fan base and be more diverse. And then people will still watch. So I just feel like there's valid complaints but they shoot themselves in the foot by not recognizing those, because it's so much easier to say, oh, y'all only didn't like it because it was a girl as a lead, and then don't change anything.
Yeah. That's the thing is solid writing, a solid script, solid writing, solid dialogue, good acting trumps everything else. So you can't, case in point, X-Men 97.
Yes.
Nobody can say shit about that show. You can't say just because, oh, you're being, no, you can't use the terminology that I hate. You know what I mean? You can't use that word because it's meant for it, but at the same time, good writing, good direction, it's on the zeitgeist, and that's the same thing that we want from this IP.
Exactly. They've made it. They've made that shit bulletproof, because you can't say shit about any of the diversity or those kind of decisions, because that would be the only thing that you could take aim at. Like you can't take you can't hide behind critiques of other shit just because really what your issue is this, that, or third that you want to hide behind. It has a hell of an armor because the writing is phenomenal. So that's all we want from these Star Wars shows. And I want strong Star Wars shows with great writing and great characters and great effects. But it's time to stop playing around and give us some movies too. Like we seen Ahsoka in the theater, and everyone there was like, "Oh yeah, this is what we're supposed to be,"
and it was hype. It was
like, this is we're sitting there looking around. Everybody was so fucking happy to be in the theater watching Star Wars, because that's how it's meant to be viewed, with a bunch of people in an event atmosphere. Star Wars is supposed to be an event.
Yeah, it was so, Mario, I tell you, and sitting in that theater watching Ahsoka episode 5, bro, and all the people that were there, it was just like us sitting in there watching a film again. Just the excitement.
Yeah, just like what Vinny said. I mean, it's an experience that just belongs in the theaters.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, that's where it started. That's where it should be. But I think, unfortunately, just because of what happened with the sequels, I mean, I think maybe the major public going audience isn't ready for that yet. Or maybe Disney isn't ready to put something out yet. While I agree with you that they should.
Cowards.
I mean, there's only so much money you can spend before they can give up on this shit, dude. So I think right now
hours,
they're in a safe space right now, just delivering all the TV shows they can until they can actually build up to maybe some sort of idea for a movie and just put something out theatrically. Whether it be another trilogy, whether it be like a one-off.
Yeah.
But what happened with these Star Wars stories, actually, man? Remember, like everything. We would get like, well, we got Rogue One out of it. We got Solo out of it. What about something like that? Just getting those Star Wars stories, those one-offs, getting out in betweens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put something like that out in the theater again.
They're acting like nothing. They're acting like nothing that they tried since they bought it worked on film. They're acting like it's impossible. We can't please these motherfuckers. Why even try? That's such bullshit, man. Rogue One is touted by so many
killed it, yeah,
as one of the greatest things that's ever came out for Star Wars. Period. Force Awakens was very, very critically well received. I mean,
They brought everybody back, man. Yeah.
There's so many things that Star Wars has so many times that even the TV shows too. They've proven that when Star Wars is done right, everybody is a Star Wars fan again. It's like you can't lose Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Like you could put out 100 ridiculously stupid Star Wars projects in a row. When you put out that first season of Mando, everyone's like, okay, cool, now we back. You can't lose them. So not trying is just cowardly to me. It's so frustrating because they're acting like you can't win. That's bullshit.
And here's the thing, because we know that on the slate right now, from what they're talking about, we have a couple of films that are on the slate. Of course, they know they're going to release the Mandalorian Grogu film first. And then after that, I believe it's supposed to be the Daisy Ridley led film. And then after that, we have the what is his name? James Mangold. His films is dropping, and they basically finally found a writer for that. So that's going to be dropping. So we have a list of films in order that are supposed to be coming. And here's the thing, bro. I am comfortable with the simple fact that they're pushing a lot of these things out to 2026. Because that just means that you have time to get it right and do it the right way. So I'm not mad at that as long as you get it right. But you got to spread the love. Like I said, it's stuff to talk about. But at the same time, you can't invest that much time and say, okay, we want to get the films right, but then give us these mediocre shows. Because the thing is that we have to live up to what we've seen on the. And again, we know why they did this, bro. Disney Plus did these shows basically because they wanted to actually bring in more subscribers, and they've done it.
And that's why they keep the shows going. They want to keep people from canceling their shows. Yeah,
and the thing is, but they got to get away. And I've been saying this shit for the longest time. If you give us 4 episodes of a season, but make them an hour long, I'm good with that. Or make them an hour and a half. However, I'm good with that. Make an hour-long show and give us 4 episodes that can tell the story cohesively. I can take that. That's
kind of tight. That's kind of tight, man. Just 4 episodes. I understand the 1 hour, but
but I'm saying but look what. Okay, they're giving us 8 episodes of a season and in a half hour, and it still feels like it's not there.
But I mean, if you look at what HBO does with their series, man, they can put in a minimum of 1 hour with a minimum of 10 shows in a season and have it be stellar. Yeah. That's a formula that can be followed with Star Wars as well.
True. That's true. It's true. I mean, look, as much. Here's the thing. As much as you say, like for instance, you didn't gel well with Andor. Yeah. It was still nominated for an Emmy, couple of Emmys. It's on the zeitgeist, and a lot of people are talking about it. They can't wait for it. They're comparing every show to Andor right now on Disney Plus. A lot of people are, right? So you have a formula. You have a formula there. You can attack it a certain way, but it's like you have to feel as though you're invested in it. And how you do that is you give the control back to the creators and the artists, the individuals who want to actually put out solid shit, and don't interrupt them. You know what I mean? Don't get in the middle of it. Let them create. Let the creators create instead of just saying, "Oh, well, it doesn't live up." So here's the thing, bro. And I honestly, firmly believe this, and I think, and I know for a fact that Kathleen Kennedy is the face of scrutiny for what's going on behind the scenes with execs. It's not all her. It's not all her, bro. I honestly believe it's not on her. It's the motherfuckers behind her that are telling her what to do, the suits that are being like, nah, we don't like that idea. Scrap it. Do something else. Oh, fire this guy because he's just not giving us our vision of
And
what we
that's the
want to see.
problem.
That's a big fucking problem. It's a huge fucking problem that's been in there. I mean, shit. Bob Iger admitted in his book that he didn't go with George Lucas's plan. He admitted that shit in his fucking book.
Yeah,
so again, that's telling. Like, get out of the way and let the fucking creators create, especially people who love this shit, bro. Especially people who love it. Whoa, we got Victoria's Canteen in the building. Hey guys, any thoughts what Vader it is they're showing for the powers of or the dark side? Can't tell if it's or Rogue One.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I think that one we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that in just a bit in a bit, Victoria. Because I do want to actually talk about that. But yes,
wait, are you talking about like at the actual event or some of the teaser pictures that they showed?
There's some of the teaser pictures that they're showing at
like
the event.
when they first. Okay, that's the Kenobi Vader as far as I know.
Yeah, it looks like Kenobi Vader, but it looks. We're going to get there. We'll get there. We'll get to that space. We'll definitely get to that space. Can't wait for Acolytes to drop. We'll be dropping soon in a couple months, so I can't wait for it. Next up though, because I'm definitely excited about this, man. Speaking of Acolyte. I can't wait. 25th anniversary of the. Here's the thing, bro. This shit takes me back. It takes me back, Vinny. It takes me back. I'm talking about the fucking what was it? Colonial Commons, bro.
My shit.
Colonial Commons. I miss that theater so much, bro.
I do.
I miss that theater so fucking much. Colonial Commons.
That was my home away from home, bro. Like when I was right around high school, and I mean, I seen it. Like that would be every weekend. Like we go to see some movie. Didn't even matter. Like every weekend there was some movie out. It's not like that nowadays. But back then, every weekend there was something to watch.
Yeah. Yes. Every fucking weekend, bro. And Cold Stone was right next door to it. You had Cold Stone ice cream. It was home away from home, bro. It was one of the best theaters that was ever around this area. And when they made it, I ain't gonna never forget when the announcement was made that they were doing new Star Wars. Mario, you talking about an excited motherfucker, bro.
I bet, yeah.
Bro,
we all were, dude. I was there. Well, not where y'all are at, but I was around.
Bro, Mario, like the feeling. And look, motherfuckers can say what they will about the movie and the experience. Okay, say what you want, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When you saw that motherfucking trailer, you saw Darth Maul for the very first time.
Oh, dude, everybody lost their shit. Everybody done lost their shit with that, man. There were so many questions. Double lightsaber. I was like, what the hell was that? Who was that? Where's this character coming from? So many questions, man.
Vinny, how? Okay. I'm going to ask this question, and I already know the answer, but we had gone so many years of not seeing Star Wars on screen, not experiencing the joy, the pure joy, the sound of John Williams' score, just the sound effects that we're so used to, just the feeling that we get that score, all of that, right? My question is simple to you. How the fuck could you not watch the trailer when it was released at that time, bro?
This was before I stopped watching trailers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, what made you not watch trailers, man? What was that movie that made you say, you know what, forget it? I need to stop watching trailers.
Matrix.
Maybe that far back.
Yeah.
You know, that was a similar time when episode 1 came out.
Matrix, I didn't always do it, but that was the first one I didn't watch and was blown away because I didn't really know what I was walking into. I had no idea. Then the second movie that I watched blind that blew me away and put me onto it was Memento. I had no idea what I was getting into, but it wasn't all the time with those. So those are two of my all-time favorite movies ever. Yeah. But then Pacific Rim came out, and all I heard was Guillermo del Toro, big robots, big monsters. So I was like, I'm not going to watch the trailer. I'm just going to go. So I'm in the theater, and my nephew's with me, and I'm literally standing up in the theater when he grabs the fucking ships and is using it like a bat, and when he
Yeah.
pulls out the sword, all of it, I'm geeking the fuck out. And then my
Right.
nephew isn't. He's just like, this is cool. Like, but he's not geeking out. And I watched the trailer after I got home, and all the best shit was in the trailer. And I was just like, I'm never watching the trailer again. If I know I want to see it, I'm just gonna go. So if I know I'm gonna see it, like any Marvel or Star Wars movie, I'm skipping the trailers. If I have no idea what it is and I just want to know if I want to see it, I might watch the trailer. And even then, as soon as I feel like it's a good movie, gonna be a good movie, I'll just cut it out so I don't even see the whole thing. But back then, yeah, I had probably seen the trailer 1,000 times, but by the time it came out, I mean, I was obsessed, like most of us were, I'm sure. I'm talking any merch, like give it. Like I'm talking, yo, I visited my sister. Like I remember I went to see my sisters, and their dorm had one of the Star Wars soda machines. I don't even like Pepsi. I had to have all the fucking cans. I was just sitting there trying to get all the different cans for the different Star Wars figures on them, and like I'm a Coke guy, not Pepsi guy, but I had to have them. Like everything Star Wars, I just had to have it because I grew up with the shit, but I was never like, I was 5 when Return came out. I never really experienced it like for real. And they dropped the OG trilogy right before the prequels came out. But I was 20 years old when this shit dropped, man. It was everything.
25.
It was everything.
Yeah, I was 25 years old.
And
yeah,
I mean, so I was obviously beyond hype. I mean, and the day that I stood online to get tickets for this is one of the greatest days and experiences of my life. It was a party, like literally a party. The kids beside me ran electricity out of the theater and hooked up a TV, and we were having a Masters of Terracotta tournament. The kids a few seats back, they brought a grill. My mom came and dropped me off at some McDonald's. Like it was the greatest day ever. They were playing. They set up a volleyball court in the parking lot. Kids were playing lightsaber fights.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
wow. It was just everything.
It was the greatest day, bro. And here's the thing. You know what was fucked up about that day? I was the general manager at the suit shop right down. Who was it? I always forget. Men's Warehouse.
Okay.
I was the general manager at Men's Warehouse right around the block because it was right down there by Marshall's. So I was the general manager there. So motherfuckers I was like, yo, I wonder if this would definitely work because I used to do it all the time. You could actually call in, ask for your tickets, and pay for them over the phone and just go pick them up. So I was wondering why a lot of people didn't do it. So I did that. I called in and got my tickets on the phone because I was working. I had a suit and tie on. I couldn't go down there, bro. So I walked down, got my tickets when people were waiting in line because I paid for them, and I rolled out. Motherfuckers was like, yo, how'd you get? I called. I called on the phone.
I got do tickets, that shit out here, man.
Bro, I got tickets for 5 days in a row. 5 days with showing for 3 times each day. 5 days in a row, bro. Yeah. That's how hype I was for the show. And here, I'm going to pull this comment up here, Vinny, because this was funny. He said, I bought tickets. Yep. The trailer showed ahead of Meet Joe Black.
Was that what it was?
Yes.
All right.
Meet Joe fucking Black.
Because I seen Meet Joe Black in the theaters too, and that's a 4-hour long Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins joint. So to have somebody come in there, watch Phantom Menace trailer and dip and not watch that 4-hour movie is fucking hilarious.
Bro, you know how much more money motherfuckers made that movie? Because they just wanted to see the trailer. It was a smart marketing scheme, bro, for them to put that trailer ahead of that movie.
Conan O'Brien went on Letterman, and he came with a clip of fucking Phantom, like the trailer for this movie, and just played it like it was his movie. Like, not like it was his movie, but like he was so excited about it. He was like, do you have anything to talk about? He was like, yeah, I got something to talk about. There's this project coming out I want to talk about. It's this little indie film. And he just played it up like it was some rare indie film that he was going to be the one to put people on to. Like, I know most people haven't heard of this. There's this little company called Lucasfilm, and they make this cool Star Wars movies. He was like, I want you guys to check it out. And then they just played the Phantom Menace trailer, and Dave was like, fucking asshole. It was so great, man. Like, everybody was talking about. I mean, this was when oh my god, this fucking makes us feel so old. But like literally, this was kind of the birth of the internet too.
Yeah,
this was when we were seeing the first memes, the first like this was when
right before dial-up, bro.
Yeah, like this was the beginning of the internet. So like this was the first movie that had a social media presence to it to help promote it. Like this was the first movie that had like, you know, the internet helped push it and music and pictures, and people had Star Wars like backgrounds and wallpapers. Like that was the first anyone had any of that shit. And the merch was insane. Like there were so many different cool, interesting things. I had the joint with Kenobi and Qui-Gon and Darth Maul where you hooked up all three and then they all fought each other.
It was a bank, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I went because I remember, like, you remember KB Toy Stories was store was right.
Yep.
KB, I went down there, especially when they started releasing the figures, bro. I was like,
midnight run right there. Yeah, I remember that. I did the same thing, man.
Yep.
Did the exact same thing. Lined up. I had no idea who was who. I just wanted a whole line. I got everything, man. That night.
Just going to
damn you, Mitt Romney.
That.
We miss KB.
Yeah, bro. Fucking KB Toy Store, bro. I loved that fucking shop, bro. I was in it religiously because it was right next door to our shop, or like our store. So used to always go over there and get shit. Bro, it was phenomenal.
KB's was funny because it would always be like the size of somebody's living room, and they would have 17,000 items. Because so like it'd be overwhelming to even find what you were looking for because they had no space in that joint. No matter, I've never been in a KB's that was big. It was all of them were like little as fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I tried because so my daughter was born. Skylar was born in 99.
Okay.
In 19. So I tried to stall. Like I was trying to please. I want her to be born. Please.
Don't fucking
please. Just
babe, I'll be right there. It's over in an hour.
As long as she's not born. But here's the thing. It was cool because she was born in April.
Okay.
April 14th. So we didn't have to worry about, you know what I mean, bro. And the beauty of it though was taking my mom to go see it.
Yeah.
And it was just like a full circle because my mom and my pops were the first one to take me to see New Hope. So to take her to the theater to see Phantom Menace, and she went 3 times like I did. You know what I mean? It was phenomenal, bro. It was such an experience. So I loved it. I'll be in the theater, bro. Are we setting up an event for it?
I have to figure it out because I'll be in Philly that weekend.
Yeah, see, the thing is, it's May 4th. It's on the 4th. So
just running that day?
Nah, I don't think it's just running that day. It might be running for a few days. I'm not sure.
All right, yeah, I'm not sure because I'm in Philly for the Fan Expo.
Fan Expo that day.
3rd, 4th, and 5th. So I don't know if it'll still be running, you know, before or after that con.
We got CaliCon that weekend, man. We might have to freaking figure something out.
Yeah.
I have to look that up because I haven't checked that out yet. But I mean, obviously, if I can, I'll definitely try to.
Hell yeah! So that's definitely going to be exciting. I can't wait. I definitely can't wait, man. You know, just to see it in the theater once again.
I was glad the second time I seen it because the first time it was almost overwhelming because I was just so like through the roof excited to see it. Like no movie could have ever lived up to the expectations that we had for this film.
And the hype that we actually had for it.
No movie
How many
has ever
times did you guys see it? How many times did you guys see it in the theater?
Shit.
I probably only seen Phantom 3 times.
I've seen Phantom, honestly. I can honestly say in the theater because I went 5 days straight, 3 days, 3 times each day.
Chill.
And still went after that, bro. That's how hype I was. Bro, do you know how many young motherfuckers in the area that were so in love with Natalie Portman, bro?
Yeah.
Like literally, like it was incredible. But I went 5 days straight, 3 times in a row, and then kept going. Like I've literally probably seen it in the theater at least 15 to 16 times, bro.
Yeah.
Even more. I think even more. I just kept going. I just kept going and kept going.
I think mine was like 13 throughout the entire theatrical run. I remember seeing it in a bunch of different spots around here, man. It was.
Bro, I dreamed about this fucking movie. Like literally dreamed about that shit. Yeah. I dreamed about that shit. And I was just like, yo, it was just so much excitement around that time. And that's the magic that we all want back. We want to feel that. You know what I mean? And I know
we
it's
went through the same thing when The Force Awakens came out too, pretty much.
Yeah.
When all that shit came back, it was
bro.
It
was an event. It was an event. It was definitely an event, and it was just worth it. Everything about it was worth it. So, yeah, full excitement, man. I mean, everything that's going on with that is just all love, bro. All love. And you can't. I'll be there. I know a lot of people will be there. Again, just to see it in the theater once again, and just to kind of support. Why not? Why not? Next thing I want to talk about, I want to kind of end it on this one, because again, this is where we are right now. And this is definitely what Victoria was talking about. We are in that space of the powers of the dark side. Now, Hot Toys, you already know what these figures are dropping, man. We are currently in this space right now, leading up into May 4th. And they started dropping shit this week, bro. And we ain't even we're like what, 2 weeks before, like almost like a week before.
I think so, yeah.
And this is, and they dropping shit like now. It just wonders, like, yo, if you're doing you unloading everything now, what are you gonna give us around then? You know what I mean? Like, that dope. Like, this is basically the space that we live in. They are doing some crazy shit. And Vinny, what they basically decided to give us was a gift. It was a gift for you and me and everybody else out there. For you and me, like, and everybody that's out there, bro. Vinny, they decided that they were going to go ahead and give us Revan, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, this is for anybody who's played. I don't think motherfuckers realize how important to the culture Knights of the Old Republic was. Mario, you said you never played it, right?
I couldn't get past the first 2 minutes. It's just the game, that style of gameplay, I cannot do it. I cannot do it, man. I was like, nope.
Mario.
Can't do it.
Mario. I called off sick 2 days in a row from work because I had to play it. I played because the thing is, what I loved about it, again, because I was driven by the story and the simple fact that you make the rule, like you're based on your decision, and it's your story, and your decision takes you either down the dark path or the light. And it was just driven by that, and the simple fact that you can play from the side of the light and then play from the side of the dark, bro. It was an incredible experience. I played this game until I couldn't play it anymore. I played it on my Xbox. It was an
That's how I played it too. Original Xbox.
It was on the original Xbox. It's the only way you can actually play the game.
Yeah.
Yep. And this fucking figure, bro, like, this character you were so entranced by it because you were talking about the great Revan, how powerful he was, him and Malik's story. To have this in figure fucking form, bro. Oh, bro. Words can't explain it, bro. It just, he looks exactly the way I always thought he would, bro.
You just got to give it to the designers, man, just for coming up with such a design like this, and Hot Toys was able to capitalize and deliver such a good looking freaking figure, man.
Yeah. Now, Mario, here's the thing. We can't say Vinny's a Hot Toys virgin anymore, because he has Luke.
You have Luke.
He has Luke.
I never got that Luke, man. I went to go back and go get it. Some bitches waitlisted. Like,
which one? From Mandalorian?
Yeah, I never got it.
I never got it.
I know, right? I got all the other Lukes except for that one.
Bro, that Mandalorian Luke is so incredible, bro.
Yeah, one day maybe Mario, step his game up and be a bigger Hot Toys collector as I am. I mean,
yeah, I know. One day, bro. One day. I don't know if you're familiar with this particular Bumblebee one right here, but one day, bro.
Number Trooper, bro, all day. They didn't, but here's the thing: is like, they didn't stop there. V, they gave us also, if you're a fan of this character, bro, they gave us Star Killer, Lord Star Killer as well.
It's such an interesting couple drops, because it's obviously something that like, both characters are obviously super rumored, and you would imagine that they would hold off those releases until they were brought in, but I imagine that they realize, well, we could always just drop another version. If they do a live action, they'll look different anyways.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's smart. It's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
It's frustrating because I know a lot of people often have issues with Hot Toys not doing comic book versions of characters as opposed to live action versions of characters, and this is really cool because there's a huge.
They did do a comic character also.
Yeah, we're going to get into that in a second.
but yeah, so much more often it's if a movie drops, then they'll do a character, but like
if it's like a straight comic iteration, sometimes
they don't just
stall on it.
Unless it's a really popular character like Batman, of course. They're not just doing random comic book characters unless they got a movie done. So it's cool that they're doing this. I guess you would consider it like this Legends line or whatever. So that's dope.
Right.
It's definitely super, detailed too, and I like that they. I like that it fucks with people as far as what's to come, because it's like, what do they know? Like, why are they dropping this now? Because they do usually revolve these around shows or movies. So to drop it just on the strength is interesting.
Yeah, and so. And the thing is, it's like, I mean, it was teased. None of us knew whether or not they were going to lean in the spell or the realm of like just giving us more so exclusives. But they really did decide to go ahead and drop the figure in both figures. And it was impressive because, like I said, they did it and then they dropped it on Sideshow the same night. It was a couple of figures that they did. I don't know, Vinny, are you familiar with Dr. Aphra, the comic book itself? Okay. Yeah. So first, it's definitely dope.
The droids too.
Yeah. So one of which was pretty much okay. So I'll say that this was probably the most controversial of the drops that we actually got was this one.
I wouldn't because okay. Yep.
It was this one. This was the most controversial because of the simple fact that they dropped it as an exclusive, but yet this was the exclusive, but they also dropped BT on the same day, or no, not the same day.
No, not
before. Days before.
Yeah,
they dropped it as just a regular release. But then their companion pieces, you drop one as a regular release, but then you drop the other one as an exclusive. So that's where
a limited exclusive
as well. Now I was lucky enough to get my hands on both. You know what I mean? Or triple L. But again, it was a lot of controversy behind it, bro. People were pissed.
Why were they pissed?
Because it was a limited. Okay, so here's
it was very enough.
It was very limited.
Yeah, not everybody can get their hands on it.
Not everybody can get their hands on it, and no one really had access to the link to get in to stand in queue as well. I mean, to get in the queue to get it. So it was real tough getting your hands on this, and it caused a whole bunch of frustration. And when I say whole bunch, it was a whole bunch, bro.
I feel like that's a poor business decision because you have like these two are cult favorites. I mean, they're like the evil versions of C-3PO and R2, and they're funny as shit. And like Chopper's so popular for that reason, for being like a smart as Astro Tech type droid, and it's the same. I mean, they're fucking killers. It's amazing. They're awesome.
They are killers, bro.
And on top of that, you would also have the money coming in from people who don't know a lot about Star Wars, who just they're like variants of C-3PO and R2, and like, oh, they look cool. You know what I mean? Like people who just get different. They might think it's like when you see like Boba Fett with the white armor, like, oh, it's just a variant type of a prototype of what he was like, or they would just get it because it looks like C-3PO and R2. Like they would buy it just blind. Yeah. So to have this like super rare and limited is a decision for sure.
Definitely, bro. It was super rare, but that's one of the reasons why it was enticing, because again, we want what's sometimes isn't as tangible, but we want to be the first. It's a thrill of the chase type of situation. So that's just the way it was. People were after it. They got it. Mario, did you get one?
Yeah, I got one. Yeah. I got one.
You got one. You got
I got
one.
one. Yeah, I got one.
Mario
Only
Buffalo.
Only one, yo.
You motherfucker, bro. Like, motherfucker, bro. It also drops. This was an exclusive as well. And
I didn't know they hadn't done him yet.
bruh, they did him.
Yeah.
They did Cody. Now they did the original, but then they did this as a, the Chrome. If you have basically, because remember, Mario, we were at Star Wars Celebration. We got a chance to see the Chromes the first time, like just like the regular Chrome, 501st, but they didn't give us a Cody. So this is what I wonder. And my question is, do you think they would give us a Rex?
Oh, God, I don't see why not.
Right?
Why wouldn't they? But the thing is that I say that, but at the same time, Cody's still sitting from what was it, yesterday or the day before? Yeah. A limited release of 2,500 pieces. I don't know if it's worldwide or just 25 pieces to the region. And he is still sitting in stock available right now, which is crazy. So I remember the first Clone Troopers Chrome ones weren't really they had issues from what I remember. Some of them were scratched up. They look nice. Paint issues, paint issues. Yeah, they look nice, but I think they took a while to sell out too. So I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind it personally. I mean, come on, I'm in a huge clone thing right now, man. Yeah. So that's bring them all. Dude. I don't care what it is, man. I want all them damn clones. I'll pick them up. But like as far as business wise, I don't know if it'd be a good idea for them to actually do that now. Considering that we got a Phase 1 Rex coming in the Ahsoka line, I mean, I don't know if Rex would make sense coming out in a Chrome, line anytime soon. But we'll see. We never know what they're gonna do.
You're right though. I think I don't know.
But damn, this shot looks nice with Cody and the regular trooper,
bro. It does.
Dude, I got hyped looking at the Phase 1 helmet. I was like, hell yeah! And then I found out that there's a swappable helmet. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Look at that, bro.
Yeah. And when you brought up the idea of putting Cody's head on here, I was like, yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, bro.
I'm in for two. I just wanted a Phase 1.
Yeah,
I'm just
bro.
In for the Phase 1.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think it is.
I got Cody with the regular bucket on his head, man. I mean, I didn't want the head sculpt is great, but I want buckets on my clones. But what you said made a lot of sense.
Because if you have, again, like I just wanted it because I didn't put the head sculpt on just the regular version of Cody. I have his helmet on. It's the Phase 2. I kept that. So I'm like, well, what am I going to do with that head sculpt? I can do it with this. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I really hope they give us a Phase 1 Cody, man, sometime soon.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. That would be nice. I mean, it was was it their first clone they ever did was Cody?
I believe.
Yeah, I think it was.
I believe so. I believe.
That would have been interesting if they would have given us like a Phase 1 and Phase 2 in the same box, like they're doing with Rex for the original release.
Yeah.
That would have been nice, but we're gonna get a Phase 1 Cody sometime soon.
Yeah, bro. We will. But this, I think it looks good. But like again, marketing wise, the original clones, the original Chrome didn't do as well. We know that.
This wasn't doing well either. So.
Nah, bro. And that's what I'm saying. When it's like people aren't falling for that exclusive on every damn clone. Like they're not, even though some people will get it, is just that they're not falling for it, bro. They're not.
You know what's funny is that I think everybody gets so hyped for the thrill of the chase, right? The thrill of the hunt. Everybody's queued up, right? I was watching your stream on the replay. And just everybody's so excited to get this thing, right? And then when they had the opportunity, they're like, do I really want it? And those people, I'll get it. And then the next day, I canceled that shit. I don't really want it. I'm like, come on, guys.
Why were you in there then? Like, why? Exactly. It happens that way. A lot of people want it. A lot of people, it's the thrill of the chase to see if you can get it. You want to see if you can get your hands on it. And once you get your hands on it, you're like, And that's
what makes this damn, even with the frustrations of the sideshow queue, it's still exciting, dude. The thrill of the chase itself is just exciting, man.
Here's the thing, we get pissed at it, but you for damn sure we in them queues, bro.
Oh, of course, dude. When it pays off, you're like, oh hell yeah, dude. That's right. Bro, like when Jack Sparrow was announced, right?
Yep.
Calvin and I we're on Profi Chat. We're doing a stream, right?
Yep.
And we're like, yeah, I'm cool with the one I got. The DX15. No, that's cool. That's cool. I got that. I ain't gonna get this shit. But then I got a text from Sideshow, right? About 15, 20 minutes earlier before it's gonna come up. They're like, yeah, this Jack Sparrow's gonna go up at 10 in the morning. So I'm like, shit. I click the link. I RSVP for it. And the next thing you know, I'm sitting in the queue. I'm like, let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see how it goes, bro.
Sure enough, I got it.
Popped up and you got it, bro.
Mm-hmm. Again,
even though you were cool
chase.
with the one you had.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the thrill of the chase to have this one.
And
bro.
now I'm like, okay, when it drops, let's see which one I like more. Is it really worth it? What do I want to do with it now? So
it's a beautiful piece, though, bro.
It is,
definitely is. So I mean, it is the thrill of the chase. Now they also I think out of all the releases, aside from both Star Killer and Revan, I was the most happiest about this, bro. I was
really
yes.
All right,
because and I'm gonna tell you why. Because originally when they dropped, I got 2 because I love the Death Star background. Right. Love it. So originally when they released it, I got 2, and I had intentions on getting more, but I couldn't because they sold the fuck out. Troopers sell out quick.
Yeah. Well,
they sell out.
Not that what's the Mandalorian one, the orange pauldron, that's still sitting in stock, isn't it? So
that's sitting there because it's not as OT as they would want it to, because this is basically the OT version. It doesn't have like
Return of the Jedi right here.
Yeah, this is Return of the Jedi, all white boots. You know what I mean? The classic band marching band boots. But that's what I call them. But nah, this is definitely classic, and everybody wanted this particular version, and to have that Death Star background, bro. I have 2 of them. I love fucking death, bro.
You want more, you greedy bastard, you.
I do, because I like the background, and I love these clones, bro. I love it. Yeah. I love it. I do.
Yeah, they're cool. I mean, I didn't think, looking at the original solicitation pics, I thought it was like a 2.0 because I don't remember them being weathered as much. So then I was watching the guys on Collecting Weekly the other night. And then I took out the version I've got right here, right next to me, and I compared it, and I was like, "Well, some bitch, this is the same damn thing. It really is a legit reissue." I have the same one with the backdrop. I only got one because I think the Han Solo in Stormtrooper disguise also came with a backdrop. Mm-hmm. But I remember, so I've got that. If I want to use 2 of them, I've got that right there.
Yeah,
But no, it's a cool release, like you were saying, man. I mean, it's an opportunity for everybody, and it's a little bit cheaper, from what I understand, like a couple dollars from the original release.
It's definitely
so that's considering that we're in the age of inflation, man. That's nice. That's a nice little look at that shot,
bro.
That was a cool shot, man. That's a cool shot right there.
Look at that.
Yeah, that is cool. Leave no man behind. That is dope.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I was so super excited about that because it's just like OT, bro. It's OT. It's the OT 501st and that background. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. It just because it's like even this team right here holding the helmet. This right here just takes me back to New Hope, bro. It does. There, yeah. It does.
Technically, I'd hate to be that guy, but technically, New Hope troopers were much different. But
yeah, they were. They definitely were. No, you know what? It takes me back to more so Jedi. New Hope troopers were definitely different. But yeah, it just definitely takes me back.
Yeah, definitely. Just look cool. I love troopers, man. I'll collect. I put Honora down for one of these things.
You did?
Even though it's the same thing, I'll go ahead and get one. Yeah. But I love, as much as I love the troopers, I love the clones even more, man. I mean,
well, the clones are just, because the clones are,
they're more militarized.
They're more militant and tacticians, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not like these motherfuckers, bro. Like, we know clones can shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
clones can shoot.
Definitely.
Yeah, when Palpatine took the cheap route, he got what he paid for.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He played it simple. So
he lost 2 Death Stars because of that shit.
So. Mario has a warehouse of displayed figures. It's crazy.
Yeah, Aaron saw it. I checked in when I think he was unboxing his Batman statue, and I checked in with him from the warehouse, dude, and him and Miguel were like, "Holy shit, where you at?" So yeah, they got a little bit of a peek of
tease of everything.
Of the actual collection.
Yeah,
the Indiana Jones warehouse. Put it that way. Like that, man.
Damn, you got the archives in the
archives, man.
brown faces and shit.
That's why I keep all them shippers, dude. It looks just like it.
Damn.
So yeah, it's pretty wild.
Damn. Now this was basically the display, I guess, that they're talking about from the
exhibition. Yeah,
exhibition. It looks pretty good, bro. It definitely
it's
looks
nice.
good. Very decent displays. You get a chance to see like the Umbra Trooper over there. This right here with that bark speeder, bro.
Yeah, I've got both of those bark speeders too, man, and those suckers are huge. The ATRT in the back, that's coming soon.
Yeah, bro, I forgot about that bitch.
Remember how big that thing was?
Yeah,
those suckers are huge. We saw these at
we
saw these at our celebration, man, in Anaheim.
That's why I was like, nah. I saw that motherfucker was like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
But it collapses, man. It doesn't have to be that tall.
It doesn't.
But I just hate the fact that they're putting this clone. This is the only way you can get this.
The only way you can actually get the clone variant.
I hate that, bro.
Way, bro. That's fucked up.
Man.
Like that is really fucked up that they would do that, bro.
I'm gonna get it.
You still gonna get it?
Oh, hell yeah! I need it. That's dude. There's another clone for the army, dude. And I need it.
Yeah. Did you pre-order that?
Yeah. I pre-ordered it.
I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm not. I'm not. I would have loved to have been here, bro. Like literally, it looked so good the way they had this. Now here's the thing, bro. Do you think we're going to get another Kylo?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, man. I don't see
why are they pushing hard for that bitch, bro? Like, wow.
Look at that Umbra.
Look at that dude. That
thing is beautiful.
That pisses me off every time I look at it, bro. Every time I look at it, I get pissed.
Every time?
Yeah, I knew you was going to pull that shit up.
Hey, man, you're doing the same shit last night doing your show, dude. So don't come at me like that. I saw you flexing.
Bro.
Cleaning off your detofs like that.
Hell yeah.
I saw you. I mean,
you gotta spice that shit up every now and then, bro. You gotta make sure it's on point. You gotta take care
exactly.
of your
Exactly. Exactly.
Bro, I wanted 3. I literally wanted 3 of them, bro.
I know.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm not going front. I wanted 3 of them because, again, to have just the different helmets, just the different phase helmets, bro, it would have been dope. But again, behind that damn paywall, that exclusive paywall, didn't work.
Let me just say this. I may or may not have an extra 000 that I wouldn't mind trading for another Umbra Trooper. I'm just gonna say that.
For real. You gonna have a whole bunch of motherfuckers hitting you up. I hope you know that.
If someone's got me a fresh Umbra, dude, I got 000 for y'all.
Hell yeah.
Someone get at me. I'll do a straight up trade.
Hell yeah, bro. This fucking I'm so glad people slept on that Maroc, bro, because I love it. That Maroc is dope. It is gonna be dope when I get it. I can't wait. I'm hype about it. I'm hype about this entire
that's the thing. That's the thing. When the time when I'm starting to decide, shit, I hate myself right now. I really do, man, because I kept saying that I'm gonna stop doing this shit, but nope. The time when I told myself, Inquisitors, no, they're not Sith. I'm not gonna do it, but they're red blades, bro.
Bro, those blades.
I mean, So the thing is that I blame Ray, dude. I blame Hawkwards, man, because he was supposed to ship my order of something else, right? He was supposed to send me Fox, but he said, "Oh, guys, I'm sending you Reva." I didn't ask for Reva. I asked for Fox. So, oh, you want Reva?
He did this shit on purpose. He did this shit on purpose.
He did. And then I go, well, hold on. Do you have a Grand Inquisitor? He's like, yeah. I'm like, motherfucker. All right. All right. So now I need Marek. Now I need, I hate myself.
Bro, look.
I really do.
It's zombie dark trooper, bro.
This is a Death Trooper, right?
I mean, the Death Trooper. Sorry about that. The zombie Death Trooper, bro.
Those red bands look nice. I really like that they did that, and the fact that you can see the skull through the helmet.
And they haven't they haven't been up for pre-order yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet. They haven't gone up for pre-order
not yet.
Bro, this line, oh my god.
This line is so good, man. The Ahsoka line. This is some of their best working. I can't believe I'm not getting much from this line.
Bro.
But the more that stop. Don't show me this shit, dude. Don't show me. Dude, that looks real. Hera still looks freaking real, man. Look at her.
Bro. It looks
That
just
looks like a still shot.
It looks just like her, bro.
Vinny over here laughing.
Look at that, bro. Damn.
She look good. She look good, man.
Bro. Chop. I definitely had to get Chop. I'm telling you, and look at all these Inquisitors, bro. You know you want that, bro. You got to go.
I've already got Vader, bro. I've already got Reva and Grand Inquisitor on hold.
Vader, Grand Inquisitor, Reva. You know you're gonna basically need these, bro. You can't step away from that.
Here's the thing, man. I was never really a fan of Han's look, dude. To be honest,
you weren't.
You know? Nah, it's just something about it. It just looks goofy to me, bro. I don't know what it is, man. But that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that motherfucker. You that shit, bro. You can't. It's a must, bro. How they say it? What did Vader say it? There is no escape.
No,
there really isn't. There really isn't, man.
There really isn't, bro. Like the way they all look and how you can have them looking in your display, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know you can't. You can't.
I really don't like you right now, bro. I really don't.
You were supposed to be in the name with me.
Shit.
Look at that, bro. That's dope. That is so dope, bro. Look, come on, man. You know you need that.
When you left me, you were but the learner, but you have seemed to become the master. Fucker.
Bro, you come on, man.
Dude, I want to know, going back, who was that? Is it fifth sister? What's her name?
Fourth sister, fifth brother.
Is this who we're going to see in?
Yes.
Yes. Is that confirmed?
Yes, it's confirmed. Yes. It's confirmed.
I want it even more now.
I told you.
Yo.
It's confirmed. It is confirmed. That is confirmed. Yes. Yes. And the look is so fucking dope.
Ain't that some shit, dude? That's
fucking dope, bro.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
Damn it, Vinny. Watch that damn trailer.
You gotta watch
that trailer, dude.
He's like, nope. He's like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, this shit right here is worth it.
Shit, Charlie's out here. Charlie's out here taking notes. Charlie's out here taking notes. I
What are you
remember when
doing?
Mario said he wasn't going to get this, and now he's saying he's going to get this.
Yep. Yeah, bro. Yeah, brother. You already know it's going to happen. It's going to happen, bro. It is what it is. It's definitely going to happen. It is dope. It is super dope, and it is worth getting. So you might as well go ahead and get it.
Stop, man, stop. I know. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
You might as well.
You're preaching to the choir, bro.
Oh, they got that Palpatine back there, bro.
There's that Phase 1 Rex, man.
Yeah, they got the there we go. Are you getting that Phase 1 Rex?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Phase 1 clone, of course.
Hell yeah, bro. And you can swap out the armor.
I love that. I love that, man. That's what they should have done with Cody, I think, man. Originally,
bro.
Maybe they can do 2.0 with it. Just don't release the head sculpt. I'd be okay with it.
I didn't realize you can swap out. I'm gonna have to pre-order that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you can swap out the armor. I didn't. Honestly.
Yeah, man. It's also it's different armor. Isn't that a trip?
Yeah. And you didn't realize. I didn't realize it before.
This is why they're gonna make you get 2 of them. The rule of 2.
Well, here's the thing, because I already hit up Ray over there at Underground to get 2 of the Super Commando Mandalorians. I had to get 2 because I needed for that season 7.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, man.
Come on, bro. Look at that. Look at that,
yeah.
bro. Look at all that goodness.
Dude, go back to that shot of Anakin looking at Ahsoka. His facial expression right there is like, "Hey, baby." It's like, no, man. I still cannot get over that facial expression, dude. She's trying to do her thing, man, just minding her own business, and he's over here checking her out. No, man, that's just all kinds of wrong. Oh man, look at his face. Zoom in on his face. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, no. Bro, I mean,
like, okay, granted, they don't have his eyes looking at her directly, but if they did, I was like, come on, that look is right there, man.
I mean,
look at him. How can you take this man seriously riding a bark speeder like that with that expression on his face? Come on.
I mean,
are you getting this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'm getting.
I
both.
showed this. My sister is a huge Anakin Skywalker fan. She loves Hayden Christensen. I showed her this. She's asked me to get it for her.
I told you. It's bro. Yeah. I mean, and just remembering from episode 5, it was just a must. It was definitely a must. I couldn't pass it up at all. Yeah. Chewie spent the Liz laughing. Chuck was like, bro. Good boy, bro. He's going, hey, baby. Hey, have a good time. I think the Sideshow Phase 1 Rex is proportion better. Okay.
Those are the early ones, man.
A lot of people were saying that. It's that he's not the first time one. Even was it Justin said that. He thought they were.
Yeah, he said that the newer ones, was it the new Obi-Wan clone? I guess it's more proportionally fit to an actual human being instead of a CG model.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, they're killing it, bro. They're killing it at this. I can't wait to see. I mean, we're going to definitely. I don't know if tonight we're going to get a release or another reveal. It's gonna be hard to really.
God, oh no, I can't no more, dude. I'm done. I'm tapped.
You tapped out this week.
I'm tapped for the month. I think, dude. Shit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they ain't trying to hear that. They ain't trying to hear that. They trying to get
like Howard's like, I don't
they
give
told
a shit.
you that May the 4th was coming, and they told you.
Yeah, exactly. Straight out of Goodfellas, man.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, you got Randy in the mouth? Fuck you, pay me. Oh, fuck you, pay me. Oh, you want to eat? Fuck you, pay me. Oh, you want electric? Fuck you, pay me.
Yeah, straight up, man.
Straight up, no gas in your car. Fuck you, pay me. Walk.
That's it.
That's just where they at, man.
Yeah, Hooligan, I'm tapped for the year, bro. For real.
Yeah, bro. That's it. Chuck D was like, exactly, man.
They don't
I have like 10 figures paid off, and I'm just waiting.
Nice. That's how you do it. That's how you pre-order, man. Pay off your shit early, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's a lot for. I don't know enough to know if they usually drop a whole bunch on the 4th, or they're just trying to get ahead of it instead of
it's
bogged down.
On an anniversary, the anniversary of the prequels, they'll drop a lot. They did that before last time.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just getting ahead of it and having the shit out there.
They're definitely dropping more this year than they did last year.
Well, we got Phantom Menace anniversary this year.
Yeah.
So come May the 4th, I'm sure that's going to be the thing.
Well,
they've already teased it.
I mean, I guess it's just going to continue ramping up. I imagine that they're trying to make up for lost sales over all the bullshit that's going on the past few years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Making this shit more limited.
They make it. Yeah. It's going definitely. They're talking about more exclusives, so we'll definitely see. I don't know. I'm just tapped. I'm tapped. I'll say that shit right now, but if they drop something tonight and it's dope.
Oh, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. We'll find a way. We collectors, we always find a way, man.
Watch. Or it might be something I already have on pre-order they're just going to release. We'll see.
And you wonder why. That's why they do it. No, I'm done.
Yeah.
But
Howard knows.
Unless you drop something.
Yeah. Howard knows. They gave half of their fucking releases off of our opinions and our conversations and shit like that. What's in the zeitgeist? They do that shit all the fucking time. So it's gonna happen. It's bound to fucking happen. But they got me. Howie,
FOMO.
you got me.
FOMO.
Yeah, FOMO, bro. That's all it always is. Howie, you got me. You already know. Anyway, you got me, bro. Anyway, all right. Anyway, man, great show today. Great being back.
Yeah,
man.
I was so excited to be back. We'll definitely be back again. We'll probably have more to talk about more closer to May 4th.
Shout out CC and Rita. We'll miss you. CC actually brought up. Let's get back out there.
Yeah. It was on a weekend that she was going to be away.
We were like, yeah.
She's like, shit, I can't make it.
Yeah.
Man, don't worry, CC, we got you. We'll see you definitely next time.
Because there's tons of shit coming out. So like we'll have Acolyte,
tons
and
of shit. Acolyte,
so.
Tales of the Jedi. I mean the Empire. So definitely we got a lot coming. So we'll be talking about it. Definitely much more. Profi, what you got going on next, man?
Well, I've been kind of lagging on Monday nights. Just I'm sure y'all might know I've been apartment hunting these days. I got a lot of shit going on. So actually this weekend I got my man Philly Figurecraft coming up.
Okay.
And he's gonna come down and film the collection, man. He's gonna do a little collection tour for me. So we finally got to have something coming out pretty soon. So look forward to that. Whenever that'll drop. So and then I can start packing up all this shit. It's gonna be a nightmare.
You do the tour first, and then you're gonna pack the stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can do the tour first. So I'm gonna try to get in a couple Monday nights here and there.
Okay.
But more than likely, after I find my place, hopefully next month, after I'm settled in, I'll start picking back up again.
Yeah, you looking for just like bigger space?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Somewhere closer to work, bro. I work more in LA now, so
it's like what, an hour away from where you're at?
Yep. Coming home is about an hour drive. 35 mile trip, one way, and gas ain't cheap, bro. Gas is not cheap, man. So
I already know.
Yeah, man.
I already know. I definitely already know, man. But definitely, man. If you haven't already, El Professor on Instagram, YouTube as well. Make sure you follow. Great content going on over there. They got it. Are y'all doing
Elder Bill tomorrow night, man, on Marco's channel 166. So
yeah,
we'll be there tomorrow night, causing all kinds of shenanigans. Y'all know how we roll.
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you for being here as always.
That's hosting, man. Bringing it back
as always. Let's go, Vinny. What's going on with you, brother?
Once again, I got Philly Fan Expo. So if you are in the Philadelphia area, come check me out at the show at Philadelphia Convention Center, May 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I'll be there all weekend. I'm excited for the show. I got bumped up to a special, rearrangement they're working on for some feature end caps for some new artists. So they're trying to do some different things with configuration of the layout. So I should have a cool feature end cap booth that I'll be set up at. And so stop by, say what's up. If you can't make it to Philly, feel free to check out my IG. Vincent Unart has a link to my store, vincentunart.storeenvy.com. And that's store was just updated a couple weeks ago with original art, with a link for canvas prints, and of course there's a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff on there, and so feel free to pick up some prints on there, and always a sale running, buy two get one free, and get some shit for your walls. Other than that, just working, drawing, and watching cool content and hanging out with the fellas on Comic Book Talk with Friends on Monday nights, and looks like we'll be back more regularly on Uncivilized Scoundrels.
Yeah, let's go, man. Time to bring it back. Everybody knows. Yeah, man. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, Vincent Dunn Art on Instagram. Link to his store is there as well. Always, brother. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Got going on tomorrow night. Yes, Figure Flex Friday. I gotta go. I gotta talk to Toya because I don't know. I think we're supposed to be shooting out tomorrow morning early to New York because she has an appointment. And then we'll be back. So. Yeah, so we'll be doing Uncivilized Cancels. Figure Flex Friday tomorrow night. I don't know. I think Sunday we'll probably be doing another Collector's Lounge, and then full rotation on everything else that's out there right now. I got part 2. Yeah, part 2 of the collection tour should be dropping this weekend. Just editing and all that, just to make sure that's
really.
It's going to be a short one. So it's
define short.
It's not gonna be, bro. The last one was like an hour and a half.
I know. That's why I'm surprised you got more.
Nah, this one is gonna probably be about 30 minutes. If that. It'll be about 30 minutes. It'll be short. It'll be short. I don't think mine's gonna be that long, but all right. It's mainly because like I'm adding more dialogue, because it's more so dealing with like the setup with the other figures that I got out and how the scenes are set and stuff like that. Just going over like rearranging things that I rearranged and stuff like that. So it's more the figures that I got out than I'm just gonna do. So so that should be coming out sometime this weekend. But other than that, not too much. But we will be back for another Scoundrels. Thank you guys for coming in. It's been a real one. I'm tired. I'm taking my ass to bed. No Diddy. But so again, thank you guys for being here. Have a good night. Always stay uncivilized as we always do. Talk to y'all later. Peace, y'all.
So uncivilized.